Right, it's another wonderful edition. It's another wonderful time. No flitters, no holding back. Just straight to the talk. It's Football Yarn, episode 13.
What's in our close?
All right, now it's Football Yarn. No flitters, no holding back. The football world is buzzing, and today we are deep in dive into some bigger storylines, shaking up the beautiful games. So buckle up, guys. Like Leicester have said, this is episode 14. 1-4. And talking about episode 14, this reminds me of one of Arsenal's great player, Thierry Henry.
Don't come again. Don't come again with this thing.
All right. Again, okay, let's just go straight into it. Ayo, so good to have you. And Lekon, as usual.
I'm so pumped up for this. It's another beautiful.
You better they careful. This sorry they do pump up. May not be like saying I organizer the pump.
Every time pump up.
Every time pump up.
No.
Ayo pumping.
Who they pump you?
Ayo pumping.
Are they pumped up differently today? It's a beautiful Friday, and the weekend is here.
Yeah,
I already pumped up.
So Saturdays here, especially
Saturdays for a dad now.
Especially for looking at towards the business angle, talking about people like Mr. Awode in the Olalekon. Especially for people like Lekon now, when it's time for this Saturday, we know how much more Lekon gets when it's time for this.
Why can't they shine it like?
No, I don't know what I want to talk.
It's so good to have you. What does Saturday look like for you, apart from being this punditry thing, apart from the place of pundits where be agba ponta.
Okay, yeah, you don't put that. You don't want that well.
Firstly, I don't know scam. Yeah, I stand. Because Saturday now, you see they go work.
Now the Saturday say Vigos come.
Now that does this. So nothing.
All right, guys. Quickly let's get to it. I'm starting from Lekon. Is it too early to call them EPL champions? Liverpool. Talking about Liverpool. And there's no way we talk about Liverpool being the champion this season. That we won't talk about. The credit, we won't give credit to Salah and Van Dijk. But if Salah and Van Dijk, extend their contracts, could that be the push for Trent Arnold to stay? Yeah. One, and please, I want to make we start from this.
Why you want me to start from me? Why?
Or is it the Liverpool marriage already heading for a painful divorce?
I think Arnold is going. Because I don't think there's anything they will. Because then last week, it wasn't last week that they played against Leicester City.
Yeah.
This thing misinterpreted celebration for this thing. So I don't think it's staying. I think it's going. So, but I'm happy for them. I say why I used to say it. Oh yeah, pump.
AY pumping. Okay. Ayo, do you think this is a Liverpool marriage already heading for a painful divorce?
Yeah, I think it's won it all for Liverpool. There's nothing else to be won. It's won the league, won the Champions League, won the Carabao, won the FA, and what have you. So it is the best time to leave. It's a beautiful thing that at that age that he's won it all and is going to a club that he can actually win more. There's nothing else to be won at Liverpool. And Salah and Van Dijk have signed. That's good news for Liverpool. But I think it's time for Trent to leave.
All right. Let's just stay on Liverpool. First season under Arne Slot. What's your honest verdict on Arne Slot's third season at Anfield? Does it bring something like some glimpse of hope, clear warning signs that are we looking towards seeing another Pep Guardiola domination from Arne Slot, or is just another Dutch experience? Maybe just a one-off season, probably because the other teams were not really, really up to par this season.
No. I think he's done a wonderful job. If you look at it, out of the other managers, he's the only one that signed one player, right? And even this said player has hardly played. He's hardly made the Manchester squad. So Chiesa. So he's done it fantastic. I don't think it's a one-off. But if you're talking about dominance, it has to do with recruitment and player fitting into his style, right? He's shown that he can do well with whatever is given. If you look at it, the players that he's used are players from the era of Jurgen Klopp, and he's done well with those players. So I feel like he should be backed, and if he is well backed, we can have a discussion of dominance.
All right, talking about discussion of dominance, Lekon. We talk about a player that has been dominating. What is it called? The Turkish league. Yeah, I don't want to use the word dominate, but is doing well. And Victor Osimhen.
I think it's fair to use the word dominate.
Oh, okay.
I think it is fair. Is the highest goal scorer with, I think, 25 goals. I think that's a lot. And we knew what the situation was before he went to Turkey. We knew the relationship between Osimhen and Napoli. We knew how it went from sweet to sour.
Yes.
And going there with all this, with all the
pressure. Okay.
Yeah, with all the pressure and everything that was involved in the transfer.
Yeah.
All right, quickly, let me come to Lekon. Let me come to Lekon now. Lekon, quickly. If Victor Osimhen makes the Premier League move, where should he land? Which club fits his expensive style? Because, I don't know how true this is, but I'm still going to ask Ayo. Of course, Lekon too should have details on it. Where could it become an instant legend? Because I'm kind of quite scared that he's coming to Manchester United. I don't know why I have that feeling.
I pray you not go to Manchester United.
Why is that?
I pray. I don't know, but the team that I will fit him will be Arsenal, because he's good. He has that physical presence, and Arsenal needs that presence at this thing.
Okay, so, do you think Man United don't need it?
Man United we are not equipped yet. I'm a Man United fan. I'm not trying to but this is my Nigeria this thing. For some people who say I'm playing politics. Some people who say I'm playing politics here, but I'm not playing politics. This is my Nigeria brother. So I want what's best for him. So I'll just say you should go to Arsenal. You should not come to Man U. Man U. We're not yet equipped. We're not yet. We don't have anything yet. If you just, I don't come to Man U.
Don't you think we need players like Osimhen, right? To you said something about well equipped. For you to be well equipped, you need the best players in the world, and obviously United have.
We are going to spoil his career. That's it.
Come on, man.
Casemiro, we no spoil his career.
Spoil his career. Casemiro.
I must not lie to you. I feel troubled because it's been long I see a Nigerian player that's doing this well consistently. I mean, Osimhen is really trying. Yeah, trying is even an understatement. 3 consecutive seasons. And I felt when I was looking at the stat, he just need 5 more goals to be another player that will be the highest, foreign player that will make a debut for Galatasaray. I mean, I know, like, if Arsenal could have get a striker that would have scored almost like 30 goals for us this season, I'm very sure we'll be topping the league.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and we've had that talk here back to back. So where do you think Victor Osimhen will go to in the EPL and become an instant legend? Yes. Because I feel he needs to make his mark. If he could make his mark in if he could make his mark in Italy, if he could make his mark in the Turkish league. I mean, will he come to United and it's raising so many question marks? The guy said no good. Now, Farmers League they play.
I think he's shown it that he can hold his own at any top club. If he gets to be Chelsea, I think it will be in an instant impact. Arsenal, Liverpool, United. I think he's shown that he won the league with Napoli, and the last time Napoli won the league before Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia came was in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. He's shown that he can handle the pressure. He's a big game player. He's got the qualities. He's got that top club qualities. So it's going to be an instant impact for any club in the world.
All right.
Wow. You see, what I would just say to that is that when Ronaldo was in Man U, what do you do to his career?
Exactly.
You want to spoil my grace, my hoy. My self.
Wait, are you being sarcastic?
Am I being sarcastic, bro?
Because this Ronaldo you're talking about.
Sarcastic,
won the first Ballon d'Or at United.
I'm saying
no.
What do you do? What do you do to his career?
Do you want to his
you want
career?
to-
I
Ayo,
want-
Ayo, wait.
spoil-
I guess see. I understand. Nobody will know one better thing.
Where now?
I understand that part. I understand that part.
You did-
But now, in the place of being concerned, we are looking at the fact that when players come to, last episode, you guys told me that Bruno Fernandes has been the best player.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, even the other players you guys we've had Manchester United signed, they've not really come up from. I mean, they've not been performing well.
Yes.
The recruitment
Now-
has been
now,
absolutely poor.
Now if Osimhen comes against Casemiro is a fine player, we all know that,
Yes.
and he's not even. Of course, there are some days they have bad days.
Yes.
So I'm looking at that place of concern that if Osimhen comes to United, I don't know, because I don't know when player comes to that place.
It's worth
If I'm even scared of Chelsea. I would have preferred Arsenal because Arsenal have signed Trossard. He has given Arsenal a fair game. Arsenal have signed Declan Rice. He has performed well. Arsenal have signed Merino.
See our boys.
According to
I don't know.
reports, Arsenal are not even looking at that.
Yeah. According to reports, we are just looking at where we think he. Yes.
See our boys.
Yes.
See our boys that let Man U. See McTominay.
Exactly.
See
We can
Anthony, see
go
what they are
on and
doing.
on. Okay.
And see what they're doing
Okay.
now.
Now this push us.
See what I thought? No.
I-
Sorry. I don't want to dwell in that too much, but I saw the bet. I think players leaving United, it's not an issue. You can go anywhere else and perform. United is a different kind of team, right? I think the players, when they wear that jersey, it kind of drowns them. Because a lot is expected from you when you're playing for United. So, I mean, it's good for them that they left United and they're doing well. But, I mean, we don't have to make a meal out of this.
We are cursed at Man United, so that's it.
What did you just say
We are
now?
cursed.
Wait, are you talking from a fan view?
I mean, I'm talking from a fan view. You are cursed.
Okay, what about from pundit view?
from a pundit view? Something happened to us. So
What happened?
we are.
All right, guys, quickly. Let's flip the side. Ayo,
Alright.
I don't know. This United have been changing managers back to back. I mean, I don't know if I can count. You guys will have changed up to like since Fergie left. How many managers now? You had David Moyes, you had Van Gaal, Osimhen, before
Eric Ten Hag.
Eric Ten Hag, Solskjaer.
Then how did I forget?
Okay. Now this is it.
About 6 to 7 managers.
I feel. Do you think United should put another trigger in changing if the current gaffer Ruben Amorim
Doesn't do well.
doesn't lift the Europa? Because I know not lifting the Europa is just going to cancel the guy this season.
No, I don't think him not lifting the Europa is enough for him to be sacked. First of all, I'm just going to brief this. First of all, before he was appointed, I'm very sure there was the board did a due diligence on him. They knew what he wanted. They knew the kind of manager he was before he came in, right? If you're getting a manager like that he is a system manager, he needs his kind of players to perform, then you know that you have to get him those players. And before that, he told them, he said he didn't want to come in January, that maybe the club could wait till summer. They said no. And if you're getting that kind of manager, then you know he's not the kind of manager that brings the best out of the players that he has, not the players that he got himself. You get my point now? Like a kind of Ancelotti, type of manager that they don't need their own players to perform. He needs some players for his system to work. And apart from that, I feel like the board themselves already deemed this season a failed season. Because if you're getting this kind of manager, a manager of that caliber, of that quality in January, and you know that without his own players, it's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything. Then you already deemed it as a failed season. So I don't think it's enough. I think it's going to be judged from next season.
Yes.
Not this season. This season is done.
It's done. Don't understand.
Obviously from the board view, it is done. So they are going to start judging him from next season. I don't think it's enough.
I think I told my friend that there's grace for him this season. So I don't think he can be judged. So
All right.
yeah.
Since we are talking about manager, and Ayo just mentioned manager, I quickly want us to go to Carlo Ancelotti to Brazil. Carlo Ancelotti for Brazil. Do you think this is a genius move or a massive gamble? I mean, can he undo the heat and the expectation of managing, the Brazil squad with all the superstars?
This is still we are now still rumor. You understand? So, but I also can manage it. Can manage because he can manage players of those caliber. They have big players at Brazil. He can manage players of their calibers. So you understand? But I think it's a PR move. I don't think he will want to go to Brazil.
Why do you think so, though?
Because I think Brazil have one in intensity. They are like I think Ancelotti is a very calm coach. You can't play him under pressure.
You can't play him under
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah, that's why I was just like thinking that maybe it's a PR move. I'm just like,
but I feel like Toby, I think he's actually the right manager for them. If you look at the Brazilian history, right? It's all about samba for them. It's not about the system. They are not a system national team that they have to play a kind of way to win games. It has to be you doing what you know how to do to win games. You get my point? And that's the kind of manager they need in Ancelotti. Ancelotti will not stifle you with his tactics. Just go there, express yourself, and win. That's the kind of manager he is. And he is the kind of person that I think can bring back the samba. I think he's that kind of manager that can bring back the glory days for them. And then he's familiar with the Brazilian players. He's managed them at club sides. He's familiar with Vinicius, Rodrigo, and the likes. And in the past, he's managed the likes of Kaká, Ronaldinho, what have you, De Lima, and what have you. So I think he's the right man for this job. I feel if he's going to get signed,
it's still a rumor now,
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But looking at the Brazilian national team and looking at the qualities and the experience that Ancelotti has.
Normally, I would not want to leave Real Madrid and go to.
It doesn't look like he's going to stay beyond this.
I would not want to.
I don't know, but just like Lekon said, it raises a big question mark, and I quite tend with Lekon this time around, pitch my tent towards Lekon, because when I saw the news, the first thoughts I had was like, is Don Carlo really built for this chaos?
Yes, now.
Is Don Carlo really built for this rhythm? Is Don Carlo built for this samba pressure of the Brazil job? They will eat him alive if he doesn't get results.
But the truth is,
they will eat him alive if he doesn't get results. Because I'm sorry, Ayo, because when it comes to national team football, it's all about results, and you don't have enough games to try and test.
But that's
so
what
many
you get in
waters.
Ancelotti, because that's what I said. He's not a system manager. He doesn't need to play a kind of way to win games. He's shown it at every club he's managed. If you look at the Ancelotti of Juve, Ancelotti of AC, Ancelotti of Chelsea, Madrid, and Everton, Napoli, they don't play. If you look at all those teams he's coached, they never played same way, right? He tends to bring the best out of the players he's got. So he's the right manager for me, honestly.
All right. Someone said that you can't do big things from small place. I don't know. Probably that's going to be the case of Jamie Vardy as he bows out of the EPL. And should we call Jamie Vardy EPL journey's end? But where does he rank in the all-time list? The Cinderella story.
Strikers.
Yeah, the Cinderella story or the clinical killers. Can we call him maybe the legend?
He's a legend.
Someone raised an opinion on Twitter that he had a better footballing career in EPL than Harry Kane. I don't know.
I think so. I think so. I think so because
do you buy into that?
Yeah, I think so because he won FA for Leicester City. He won Premier League.
Premier League.
Yeah. So though he's not a big scorer. Yeah, he had 496 appearances and he scored 198.
He has one goal.
But to me, I will still call him.
And he has silver laurels.
There's one thing they used to say in Yoruba. That's Harry Kane. Yeah, he walk on the mountain and not leave this thing.
Do you quite share the same sentiments with Lekon as well?
I don't.
That's
yes.
I don't. No. If you have to rank it in terms of winning laurels and everything, Jamie Vardy or Harry Kane.
I don't. You know why I don't? Because individually, Kane beat Vardy. If you're talking about him, I just feel like Harry Kane was not lucky enough because he played for Spurs. And you know Spurs, they don't win anything.
Vardy played for Leicester.
They don't win anything at Spurs. That's the different thing.
Jamie Vardy played for Arsenal.
I didn't know that.
They played for Leicester.
I know that offer
They don't win anything in Spurs.
came. He was loyal to Leicester.
They don't. But individually.
The Jamie Vardy we were talking about here is Premier League champion 2015-2016, FA Cup winner 2020-2021,
That's a team.
Community Shield winner 2021.
That is a team achievement.
Premier League golden. He had Premier League golden boot as well.
That is a team.
He didn't participate.
So
participated now.
I said individually.
He was there now.
I said individually.
mean,
No.
As
a team, yes.
You can't talk about EPL legends and you won't talk about people that doesn't win the league.
Yes.
Or that doesn't as far as the
I'm
EPL,
not going to accept that.
As far as
I'm
the
not
EPL,
going to
as far as the
accept
EPL
that.
is concerned,
I'm not going to accept that.
As far as the EPL,
to me,
I'm not going to accept that.
to
I'm
me.
not.
Harry Kane is not my legend. He's not my legend. Why you can't
You can't talk about.
Harry Kane is not my legend.
The second highest
No.
scorer.
What? Wait. This is the pin of the argument. What we are talking about right now is we're talking about Jamie Vardy and Harry Kane. Who if we're going to rate
who made more impact?
Who made more impact? Who had a better footballing career?
Yes, now
In the English football league.
As I used to say, it's Premier League.
Well, like I said, my answer still remains Harry Kane. Individually, yes, but as a team, it's a team achievement, right?
Yeah,
if Vardy was a Spurs,
what did?
Okay, if Vardy was a Spurs, would he win the Premier League?
What did?
If Harry Kane was at Leicester, will he win the Premier League?
Probably.
Come on, Ayo, come on.
Probably.
Stop being patronizing.
I'm not being disingenuous here.
I don't hear.
As a team, yes, but individually, no. You can't tell me the second highest scorer in the history of EPL has no impact. Nah, that's absolute.
Lekon, is
Yes.
Jamie Vardy
Nah,
a
that's
legend?
absolutely not true.
All right, is Jamie Vardy a legend or an hype?
He's a legend.
Ayo, what do you have to say? Jamie Vardy
He's a legend, of course, he is. I mean, obviously, you can't brush aside what he did at Leicester. He's a legend. He won everything at Leicester.
Yeah, he won everything.
Apart from the Carabao.
That came in at Leicester.
He won lots of golden boots. Yes, I said individually. That's why I said individually. Okay, hold on.
I'm a logo. Look at me.
Come on now.
I'm looking at you. Our eyes connect today.
All right, let's go out of England. Let's go out of England quickly. We move to Inter. Should Inter Milan fans be sweating under their bullet before they face Barca? Or is it just a casual blip? For me, though, that Inter side that I watched against Bayern Munich, if Barca fans watched that match, if Barca manager watched that match, I felt the team to fear in that fixture is Inter. I don't know. They look so hard to break, and once you break them once, they are going to break you double.
But Inter have lost back-to-back games now. That's where the problem is.
I'm talking about the league. Now we're talking about the UCL.
Yes, you need to be on form to win those kind of games. Now this is not the time to lose form. Now they've lost back-to-back games, and last derby they played. Of course, it's a derby. The result could go both ways, right? But not the time to lose when you're going to play a team like Barca. You need to be on form. You need to be on top form to play such games.
Come quickly. Let's come to you now. Should Inter, switch? For me, though, I still have the much confidence in Inter because I just quite felt because the Serie A is different from the UCL.
I think this is a total different ball game.
Yeah.
Because I think Inter are the right team to conquer anybody. You understand? You can't say this is AC Milan and Inter Milan. It's a derby. You understand? There'll always be as in the Cup League. Don't say because of that. You can't. Champions League is different from Copa Italia. Forget about that one. Forget about that one. I'm saying that Inter are the right opponent for Barca. They can destroy them, and you see. Next week.
Ayo, 120 seconds. I think the team to be fair is Inter, not
Yes.
Barca.
Yes.
In fact, as an Arsenal fan, I must be so
Are
sincere.
you asking me or you just pushing it to me?
I'm pushing it to you.
Nah, you said what 20 seconds and you're pushing it to me. Okay, what do you want my answer to be?
I don't know if you're not going to take it. What are you saying? What are you saying?
Okay, what is the question exactly?
Who should we fear, Inter or Barca?
Right now, on current form, I think Barca they have the upper hand. They do. You can't brush that aside. If you're playing a big game like that, you need to win towards the game, right? You need to win your games you have before you play a big game like that. And Inter have lost back to back, which is not good. It's not good for their form. And now they've lost Marcus Thuram to injury, which is a big blow for them. Hopefully he's fit before the game. But this is not the time to lose when you have a game to play next week against Barca. Though Barca also have a big game on Sunday against Real. So I think Inter hopefully should be hoping that Barca lose that game so they can be on the same level going to the game. Because don't let me lie to you, if Barca go on to win, because Barca go on to be victorious in that El Clasico, it will be a big morale booster for them. Trust me.
See,
so
Guys,
I even like as Inter lost that game.
Look
Because
around,
they'll come out with the quench. They quench them. Don't worry.
Okay, we shall see what we shall see.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Quickly let us come back to the home scene. I'm talking about the MPFL. I want us to look it from an angle of private club investment in the league. Yeah, private club investment in the league, and it's looking as if private club investment. This private club investment in the league is paying off. Talking about Remo Stars, which topped the league with about 7 points advantage over Rivers United, and we see them. They've been doing these investments for so long. I mean, but now it's paying off, and I'm so happy that we have people that knows about the game, people that genuinely are passionate about investing in the Nigerian Professional Football League. And the person of Honorable Kunle Shoname and having his team top. That means we're going to see a club like Remo Stars representing Nigerian Professional Football League. In the continental games. And which
Okay, you don't mention Sporting Lagos.
you go calm down.
Sporting Lagos. We are coming.
Yes,
we are coming to ruin everybody.
100.
Forget that we are doing anyhow now.
All right, guys.
Forget that we are doing anyhow. But things
any closing shots? Let's.
Just keep listening to us. We keep serving you. That's what we do. That's how we do it.
All right, Professor of Love. You won't give us any 3 direct games.
we don't go far. Come support us. Show love to us. I beg. Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcast.
We don't get Apple now.
We don't even the audio mark.
We don't get everywhere.
I died.
All right, guys, that's our package. This is Football Yarn. We just sit together, 3 groupie guys that love yarning about football. If you got any comments, any ideas, any contribution, we are open to it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, football with the yarn, we know the waiting.
No, the needs.